everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Adrielle and today I'll be filming another reading vlog. I've actually filmed this introduction once before, but I was like way too overexcited. It was just over the top and I was like, okay, maybe simmer down just a little bit. And it wasn't even like a proper introduction. I was just really excited. But I don't blame myself for why I was excited. I'm excited because I feel like with the books that I have right now and with the mood that I'm in, that this is finally going to be a very successful reading vlog for me. But I will say that it will not be a 24-hour reading vlog. I'm just going to read until I'm done, however long that takes. I'm committed. I've committed and I'm going to go through with this. I made a promise and I'm going to stick with it. So let's just dive right into the books I've been reading for this vlog. First of all, the book that I'm reading right now, I'm enjoying a ridiculous amount. I didn't see it coming. It's like, I didn't see how much I was going to love this book coming. Like, it's been sitting on my shelves for a while. And so I was just like, I'll get to it when I get to it. But now I'm like, I had no idea what I was waiting, like what I was missing. And that is Misery by Stephen King. I love this book. I'm actually not like a huge King fan. I've only read one other book of his and that was called Rose Madder. So I haven't read any of the big names, not like It, not Pet Sematary, not Carrie, nothing like that. So I figured I would start, well, not start, but kind of like restart with Misery just because I've heard like it's really good. And the people who told me that were not lying because I'm having the time of my life reading this book right now, you guys. I don't know what that says about me that I'm enjoying this book that much because if you know what this is about, I'll just tell you. If you don't know, it's about a crazed fan who captures an author after he has a wreck and holds him hostage inside of her house. So there's a movie for every like Stephen King book, but like, you know, if you haven't seen the movie and you didn't already know that, that's what it's about. So good. Also, as somebody who writes, it's especially terrifying in a new way. Anyway, moving on to the next book. So the next book that I'll be reading is one that I promised I wasn't going to buy, but here we are. Because self-control issues over here. But thing is, I saw it in a store and it was going to be $10 less than it would have been because I didn't buy it from the bookstore that I normally go to. So where I got it from, it was $10 less, 10 whole dollars less. Like, you cannot tell me that I didn't catch a deal. And that book is Malibu Rising by Taylor Jenkins Reid, the same author who wrote The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, the same author who wrote Daisy Jones and the Six, and many more books. Those are just like her really big popular ones. So she also wrote this one and I'm super excited. I cannot put into words how much I'm excited about this book. But this one is basically about it follows the children of a character who's been in the other books. And his name is Mick Riva. And so it follows the children of Mick Riva as in the summer, they're having their big bash in Malibu. And then the house catches on fire or something like that. That's all I really know. But that's enough for me. Lastly, I've been really itching to get back into the Six of Crows world. And that whole, because if you know, you know. But I didn't really want to read Six of Crows. Like, I wasn't in the mood for like the setup and all that. I just wanted to get straight into the action. So like, why not? I decided I'm going to read Crooked Kingdom again for like the third or fourth. I think this might actually only be the third time I've read it. But it will not be the last time. It's chunky. I do not care. I am so ready for all of the things that are going to happen in this book. I'm ready for all of it. So I have me a fantasy. I have a horror / thriller. And I have a historical fiction, because I was going to say contemporary, but this is not contemporary. It is definitely historical. So I have 3 quite different books to go with. So if I'm in this mood, I'll go to that one. If I'm in this mood, I'll switch to that one. Like, I think it's going to be successful because I'm excited about all 3 of these books. So I'm going to continue to read this tonight. I've been reading this like all day. I am over 50% of the way through. And I said tonight that if I reached the 60% mark, that I could go ahead and start Malibu Rising. So if I do that, I'll start Malibu Rising tonight, and then I'll continue to read. After I finish reading Malibu Rising for the night, then I'll stop reading. I'll go to sleep, and then I'll come back to this one in the morning if I have not finished it, and then finish this one. So that's the plan. But I have a lot of things to do tomorrow, so I don't know how successful the tomorrow part of this vlog will be. It's not a 24-hour reading vlog, it's just until I finish. So I'm too excited to postpone this any further, so I'm going to go ahead and start reading. Okay, so in my reading where I am now, I'm not really sure exactly what percent I'm at, but I do want to say that like things are finally happening. Like, things have been happening throughout the book, but things that have been mentioned in the beginning, we're finally getting some payoff for those things. Like, it's not just I can't explain this book. It's not like a lot of things don't happen, but the whole book basically takes place in the same place. So things are finally starting to happen. Like we're starting to get some answers to some questions that we've had the whole time. Like it's been stagnant physically in the setting, but now for the 1000th time, how many times can I say this? Things are happening. And it's just getting really exciting. Like it was already exciting, but now it's like edge of my seat, heart pounding exciting, like really like a thriller. And I'm loving every second of it. So just feel like I would document that because I'm having a great time. So it is the second day of the vlog. It is currently 2:52 p.m. and I am planning to get some more reading done. Tonight I have a thing to go to, which I think I might like even vlog like pieces of because I'm going to like a dinner, and I was like, maybe I can vlog like pieces of that. So I might do it like small pieces just because I don't want to be like vlogging when I'm trying to like live life, you know, because that's just no. But I figured since it's a vlog, like, you know, why not? Also, mainly the main portion of the vlog is sort of a reading vlog, not like what Adrielle did today vlog really. But yeah, as you can see, I've made, well, I don't know how much progress you saw I made yesterday, but I am 77 to 80% done with the book now, according to Goodreads, even though it looks like it's more than that. I don't know. And I have it set to this edition, so it should be accurate, but it says I'm only 77% done, even though I'm literally at the tail end. So I guess I'll give thoughts. I really enjoyed this story. Like, I've been enjoying it so much. It's been keeping me on the edge, the absolute edge of my seat the entire time I've been reading it. I really have no complaints as far as the characters and the story. The only thing that's kind of getting on my nerves is the same thing that always gets on my nerves. Well, not always, but like that a lot of books do that get on my nerves, and it's the pacing at the end. It's just kind of getting kind of like choppy. You know how I feel about that. I don't really want to get into it. It's just that's kind of annoying because it's doing this thing like imagine this: you're on a roller coaster and the roller coaster's taking off and it's getting to like the really fast part and you're getting like revved up and you're like really excited, and then it just stops, and then you have to wait because it broke down or something like that, and then you have to experience it take off all over again. You're like, okay, here we go. A few minutes later it breaks down again. I've been on a ride that was like that. It is very annoying, and sometimes reading is like that because books will like the pace will just get off at the end, and this book has been remarkably well paced for it only having one setting for the entire story. So I've been very impressed with how it's handled pacing, except it's really dropped the ball at the end here, but that's okay. Like, it's not the biggest pet peeve. It's not knocking it beyond. It's for right now, it's still 5 stars. This is just really kind of getting on my nerves. So that's why I've slowed down a little bit. I could have finished this today. I've been reading, I had stuff to do this morning, but then I read for a large portion of the rest of the day thus far. So I could be done with this if the pacing wasn't like giving out on me. But last night I didn't update you because I just feel like that's part of my problem with vlogging is I'm trying to like give an update every couple of minutes, and that's why I can't stick to it for more than a few days. So I'm just gonna do like vlog, like updates spaced out. So see how that works for me. I'm enjoying it better this way so far. But last night I started reading Malibu Rising, and I'm really enjoying it. I am loving the characters. I'm loving the story. I am loving the setting. It feels like any other Taylor Jenkins Reid book in that it just feels very grounded in the setting and the characters, and we love that. So I am having a wonderful time reading this. I did not get far at all because I had some other stuff to do last night, and then I had to sleep because I've been working on getting enough sleep every single night, like getting the amount of hours that I'm actually supposed to get for like optimum brain functionality. So like I can't stay up late reading anymore, which kind of sucks, but like at the same time you gotta do what you gotta do. But I'm not really in the mood for Malibu Rising, and I need to take a break from Misery because the pacing is kind of getting on my nerves a little bit. So I figured I would dive into Crooked Kingdom for the 3rd time. So for the rest of this afternoon or for the next few hours, I'll be listening to this and following along in the book. So that's my update, and that's what I'll be up to for the next couple hours. We got such a
it's bad.
lighting.
It is bad. And no, Adrielle, because I was supposed to be vlogging too, but I was like, they're gonna copyright me.
Why?
Because of this music.
Nope. The camera's sitting over in the ring light, but the ring light's not on, so that's why I look kind of dark. Maybe I'll... Yeah, okay. So I just wanted to give an update. It's been a while since I've given one, but that's not really true. That's not true. I filmed an update yesterday, and here's the truth. I hated the update. Like, I hated how I was like... I don't know what kind of mood I was in when I filmed that update, so I'm just going to pretend like it didn't happen and do it again. And I'm just going to tell you now what I was saying in that update, and then I'm going to give another update for currently. So the first update, basically all I was saying was that I was going to finish Misery no matter what. This was yesterday? This was yesterday morning. I was like, I'm going to finish Misery no matter what. I had gotten to the last part. I was more frustrated than I was previously about the slow pacing at the end, and I was debating lowering it to 4 stars because I felt like the book was just jammed at the end. I was saying that some stuff there was repetitive drama happening, and then I didn't like how the book based itself on plausible things, but then like the main character is a writer, and in the book he's writing a book, and so throughout he's like, oh, this can't happen because that would never work in real life, but it'll work in a book. So, and the book acknowledges it's like this meta thing that even in the book he's like, my life's not gonna work out that way because my life's not a book. Books have this roundness, and it's just talked about plausibility a lot, and it's just trying to make things as realistic as possible. But at the end there, I felt like things were getting less and less plausible, and I was like, that's odd because the book made such a big deal about like things like Deus Ex Machina, like things just happening at the end just to save the character. And then at the end I started to feel like it was kind of doing that itself, which I don't know if it was on purpose or what, but like I didn't like it. But it was only like a small detail in the book. It just kind of got on my nerves a little bit, but I ended up giving it 5 stars. I ended up finishing it not long after I said I was going to finish it, and that leaves us with Malibu Rising without the dust cover and Crooked Kingdom. Now with Crooked Kingdom, this is my current update for today, or kind of, yesterday I read some more, and then today I've read some. I'm further along than this. I'm listening to it on Audible, and I'm kind of following along, but today I kind of wasn't following along because I was cleaning up, and so I wasn't obviously following along. So yeah, I'm further than it looks like right here. I'm not quite sure how much further. But with Malibu Rising, I read a lot last night, and I wanted to get done with more reading, but I had a lot of distractions that kept coming up last night that prevented me from being able to read more than I did. But today I also read some, but then today I also had a couple of distractions that came up again, and so I didn't get to read as much as I wanted to of this. But I am now on page, I've been reading it for a couple days, and I'm on page 92. So I could totally have read at least 150 by now if I had not been distracted, but I didn't. So 92 it is. And yeah, I'm pretty proud of the amount of reading that I've gotten done in these few days. So I don't know exactly how long the vlog is going to go on. I do know that I want to get it finished before next week, because next week I'll be so busy that I won't even be able to film. So yeah, I have got to get it finished in these next few days. It's Thursday, and I can't promise I'm going to finish this book or Crooked Kingdom before Thursday. I mean, before, I'm going to say Sunday night, before Sunday night. But I hope I can, so that I can have a successful vlog. As I said, I was going to have a successful vlog back when I was really hopeful about having a successful reading vlog. But I mean, that's okay. Like, if I finish, I finish. If I don't, I don't. And I really do think I'll be finishing Crooked Kingdom. I've got some stuff I need to do, like work-related things I need to get done. But beyond that, I do have the time over the next few days to really focus on Crooked Kingdom and to really finish that one, because it's the audiobook. And I can, while I'm working, listen to it and stuff like that. I think it'll end up being Malibu Rising that I don't finish, but that's okay. I'll finish it next week if I have time. But yeah, that's the update for now. That was also a very long update. I don't know what that was about. I'm back with another update. The time, I don't know what time it is. I think it's around 10 o'clock at night. So I just wanted to update you guys on what I've been doing for the day. I have been reading like a substantial amount, but I'm gonna be very honest, and this is very disappointing because I came into this with like such a high hope of doing really well on this vlog. I don't know how much more I'm gonna be able to finish. I'm just like hitting a weird wall, and I'm like forcing myself to read even when I'm just not in the mood. And that's, to me, how you create reading slumps. That's at least how I get in reading slumps, when I'm like forced to read. And also I'm working a lot, and that involves a lot of reading, and so I'm trying to give my all to that, and I have like writing to do that goes along with that, so I'm trying to give my all to that, and then me trying to do this reading vlog at the same time. It's just a lot. Like, I don't think I budgeted my time well this week at all, and like it's a mess. And then every day I make like a long to-do list of all the things I'm gonna get done, and it just has not been happening. I've been vlogging for the most part. I've vlogged every day, even though one day I deleted my footage. I still vlogged that day. So I've been making time for this. It's just the reading aspect of the vlog has not been going that well. And I'm gonna show you why I say that in just a minute. So today I listened and read, same thing. I read more of Crooked Kingdom, and I got up to I'm almost on page 200. I'm on page 197. So about 200 pages of this in the last few days. If I had like less distractions, this would be done already, you guys. Like, I mean it. It would. And then with Malibu Rising, I actually want to talk about this and I don't want to go into detail because I can't, because spoilers they would run rampant if I said why I felt this way. But this book has made me like really sad. It's bumming me out. Like, I mean, in a good way, if that makes any sense. Like, I care so much for the people in this story that I care what happens to them, that it makes me emotionally invested enough to feel sad when things happen to them. And I just feel like the characters in the story have been through I don't feel like, I know they have. They've been through so much that you cannot help but feel bad for them. And it just makes me sad. And part of the reason why it makes me sad is like there are people who really have these problems in real life, and that makes me sad for them too, because like it's not just a book. Some people's life is like this, and that really sucks in a way that I can't understand or explain. Like, just, it made me really sad. So earlier I was just like, I had some soup and I was eating my soup and just reading, and I was just like, this is just so sad. And so I put the book down, but I am on page, I was gonna even try to push through. I was like, just be sad, it's okay, just do it for the vlog. And I was like, okay. So I'm on page 155. So not quite as far in this one as I am with Crooked Kingdom, but obviously I'm listening to that one on Audible. Like, I'm listening to it on like breakneck speed. Like, I mean, I'm just having a good time. Cause once I read it before, I could listen to it really fast because like I know what's happening. So I mean, I'm listening to like on 2.6 speed or something like that. So I'm having a good time. It's a fun reread. I didn't say that. I didn't mention it at all. But like, my reread of Crooked Kingdom is going very well. It's just not happening as fast as I'd like it to for the vlog. But if I don't try to like obsess over what I get done in the vlog, then I guess it'll be more fun, if that makes any sense. I swear I enjoy doing vlogs. I just don't do well at them. But yeah, this book is a contender, and I'm not even done, but it's gonna be a contender for a favorite like of all time, just because I've enjoyed it so much. Like, it's made me happy, it's made me sad, it's made me think, it's made me feel, and I love a book that makes me feel, as we all know at this point. So that's my update for today, and hopefully next time I update you guys, I'll be like way further ahead in the story, in both books than I am right now, just because all I've done so far is read Misery. I finished Misery. It's done. I enjoyed it, but I would just like to be able to finish at least one more book. And I think if it's going to be any of them, it's going to be Crooked Kingdom, just because I am listening to it. But no promises, because I was busier this week than I thought I was going to be, basically. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a productive update for the next time that I update you guys. Okay, it has been like a couple days since I updated, and by a couple days, today is now Sunday, so the final day of the vlog, and I updated you guys last on Friday. So really it's been since about Friday whenever the last time I filmed was on Friday. So all of Saturday I did not film. So it's just been like one day, but it feels like ages. So in that time, I read a lot yesterday of Malibu Rising. I actually didn't read any of Crooked Kingdom just because I wasn't in a fantasy mood yesterday. So I was doing what I was in the mood to do. Also, I'm gonna have to hurry this up because I have somewhere that I need to go like now. But until then, before I do that, I need to just give an update and just say that I'm on page 305 of this book of Malibu Rising. So I'm almost done. It's got a total of 365 pages. So I've got 60 pages left to go, and I would like to think that I can finish this today. So assuming that I finished this book today, that means I finished, which I know it's 60 pages. Like I can do this like later on tonight. I might even give an update. Maybe. I don't really know. So I did read a whole lot of this yesterday, and I really, really, really enjoyed it. Like, this book is gonna be 5-star. If it could be 6, it would be 6. I'm gonna put the dust cover back on. Where is it? But yes, one of my favorite authors did not disappoint. This is one of my new favorite books. This is just so good. I love the characters. I love the story. It really went for it. Like, she went for it with this book, and I appreciate that so much as a reader, and I enjoyed it. I mean, I've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed every single page. This is one of the best books I've read this year. It's going to give Punk 57 a run for its money because I think this is better than Punk 57. In fact, I'm saying it now. This is better than Punk 57. It has now been beaten as my favorite book of the year. This has been amazing. I'm not even done with it yet. I still have 60 pages left, but in those 60 pages, I don't think anything's going to happen that's going to knock the score down. This gets 5 out of 5. If you have not read this book, what are you waiting for? Because you totally should. It's amazing. It's got everything in it that you want out of a contemporary, honestly. It's not contemporary, it's historical fiction. I keep doing that. It's got everything that you want out of, like, it's so good. I keep forgetting that it's set in the 80s, and then every now and then it'll mention something like 80s-ish, and I'm like, oh yeah, it was set in the 80s, so, or it is set in the 80s, so, but yeah, it's not contemporary. It's so good. It's so good. I've enjoyed myself. This has been such a really good reading vlog. There were times when I didn't know if I could do it, and I still haven't done it. Like, it's been I still have 60 pages, but I can read 60 pages in one day. It'll be fine. I want to thank everybody for watching. This has been an amazing vlog, and I hope that I'm able to film more successful vlogs down the road like this one. I've had so much fun, and I read 2.5 really good books this week, and I just hope that I don't get put in a reading slump for having done so, because this book, it's going to be hard to find things that are up there with that book for me. With Malibu Rising, like, it's going to be hard to find something that's on that level. So yeah, thanks everybody for watching, and see you next time.